Hello, this is Frank Orlando. So tonight I had somebody again talk about another band members that want to sue me for performing at the benefit show in 2009. This is 2026. As I said before, all performers had agreed to perform for free, and I had paid a sound man to handle the sound, but he was not in charge of the show. I was working the door. I am the person that decided the bands, and that means I was in charge of the show, not the sound man. He was paid to make sure that the sound quality was that he provided the equipment and the sound. Porpoise Pub was the place in 2009. I tried to think about doing it in 2010, but my experiences was so bad at the Nationals of 2009 that I decided that I was done with the Rainbow Family for a while. Canceled the show, and then later found out that the Porpoise Pub got burnt down by some maniac or just bad wiring or whatever, I don't know. But a band that jumped in shows up at the night of the show and offers to perform. We think it's Hot Damn Scandal, and they were there to play. We didn't have a slot for them. I did not know that they were going to perform, and I'm the organizer of the event. They asked the sound man to put him in. He's busy doing sound. We're in between band sets of him tearing down for one, so they perform one or two songs acoustically. Now, that does not constitute a bill. We did not have an arrangement, and I didn't even have a chance to talk to them. So any lawsuit by them, I will dispute it. And for anybody else, I've had death threats. So this is some maniac, a group of maniacs that are trying to extort money out of me. So I'm sure Hot Damn Scandal isn't really pulling this. I don't want to think that, because I had just a couple weeks ago or a month ago another band member. This should scare anybody to do any type of benefit show at all. I want to tell you that I did everything I could. I bought beer for them outside. It wasn't a lot, but each band member could get a couple beers. That's as good as what Skippers offered in the very beginning of the benefit shows. They gave me tickets to give to the bands for beer, which stopped later on in the other shows. Later on down the road, I provided beer. I did thousands of flyers year after year, so it began to build. After 10 or 12 years, it built up a group of people who came just for the show and knew to look out for it. We had a website where people could download flyers and pass flyers out to support our cause. And we felt that some bands even got lifted into, if they performed at our show, probably got a gig and got new people interested in their show and their style of music. And we turned them on through having 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 bands perform. It drew an intermix of people who were interested in seeing shows 2 or 3 times a week to check out a new band. And I think it really helped the music scene back then. And I think what they're doing to me now is only going to make it bad for them. If they sue me, you will only make it bad for anybody who will want to try to organize a benefit show. You know, Livestock originated as a Greenpeace benefit show, and it later became 98 Rock. So really, you're just hurting yourself. When you do these lawsuits, if you get involved in this, where you try to play a game of lie and you sue somebody when you've made an agreement, but we didn't have really an agreement with Hot Damn Scandal. And we didn't even talk. They show up at the night of the show. And once again, Kenny's not in charge of the show at that time. I'm the organizer. I created the flyers. I paid Kenny. He's a paid employee at that point, in a way, for that night. He's doing a gig. He didn't get paid a lot, but he did get several $100s. And that means, but I still ultimately was the organizer, the creator of that event. I mean, I created it 10 years earlier, from 2009, and maybe 12 years earlier, 1998, all the way to 2009, year after year. I had the websites, I created the flyers, I paid the sound man, and I hosted it and collected at the door and took the money there to the event that the group of people that I was representing in a way to help benefit them and to get the word out of where that event, that group of people would be gathering, and to provide information and a bonding ship and a pep rally of sorts. The benefit show was a sort of a pep rally to something bigger that was going to happen out in the forest. So I'm really, once again, I'm being harassed by a group of people who want to scare me.